Storm Spirit last pick for Virtus Pro, and no one classic.
Or he's going to save his teammate. And then Shaman's there to sort of protect him as well. Like, they have good ways to defend around that.
Virtus Pro, they were sitting on the high ground. RNG, though, marching in force with the 4-man, trying to secure these bounty runes and maybe getting a first blood as Ramses chose to open wounds to try and get a kill, but instead, he may fall. Last shot from Lana. The second place finisher at TI9 will secure the first blood for RNG.
That's the big difference here.
Pasha,
run into Pasha.
Backstroke nearby, but RNG, who had smoked up on the high ground, they're going to be able to find him. Purging Pasha. They're going to be able to get the silence on him as well. Pasha holding on to the Ravage for a while, but now we can turn. Papa potentially does manage to get it off the hole. Right on top with the 3-man black hole. They got completely baited in. That watermelon looked awfully delicious, and RNG wanted to take the bite. They do manage to finish off the tide, but it's going to cost them 2, possibly 3. Another Aphotic Shield activates the Shrine. Flyby, very tanky here. Knows that he needs to be able to fight back. He's got no other options. A second round of Aphotic Shield for him. Is VP really going to try and chase him down all this way? Another Aphotic Shield's coming up, but the Fire Blast multicast comes just a bit too late and a bit too far away.
Still a very good fight for them as they're going to run in, find art style here. War trapped up by Lanam, trying to get out, but this should be enough as Lanam picks up the last hit, read out a little bit more because of Roger.
Setsu. Virtus Pro, they have their eyes on him. The slow roll forward from no one is going to be able to catch Setsu. The TPs are coming in. The Shattered Demon looking to be able to get that disruption, but he's just not there in time. Afu now looks for the offensive disruption. He's got both Flyby as well as Monet, who's going to make his first showing with the Radiant. Solo is going to be the victim once again of RNG's rotation.
And they feel fine about that. The Storm gets out no problem. And RNG are taking advantage of this.
Words being used with that curse as well.
And Setsu's not quite there yet. Maybe they take the fight.
On him. He's going to be a little bit low immediately. The Aphotic Shield comes out. They turn around Hex. Oh, no one didn't expect that one, but he is going to be saved. He's able to jump out. Now the Ravage coming down is going to be able to hit the Abaddon while they focus down the Shadow Demon, but he managed to get off the disruption. Can Flyby save him, or else he's just going to focus on Monet entirely. Monet in front of all these heroes now with Setsu in with Radiance as well, as this burn damage coming out from the Ledge Strike. It's too much for VP to be able to handle. Oh, Ramsey's trying to man-fight against this Alchemist with the Fire Blast. Can they actually do it with the Gush as well? So much minus armor. Monet no longer has the Chemical Rage, and he's actually going to fall. No one dies, but it looks like VP will take on Setsu as well, with Pasha living through it all. And think about what will win us this game.
Oh, for sure. Pasha right now is playing to win 1-1-7, but his score doesn't really quite reflect the impact that he's had in this game.
Yeah.
He's just been a thorn in RNG's side, and you'd like to see them bring him here so that he can defend mid. And look at that, he's here again. He's going to make the jump.
For the captain of VP, but Lanam, he's going to be a bigger one with a beautiful black hole. Managing to lock down the 3, and it looks like Monet's going to get popped before Flyby can provide any sort of saving grace. Now Wafu will die as well. How many times are you going to kill Solo before you realize it's just a bait?
Protecting his team's towers and leading fights. This is a Tidehunter without Blink Dagger, and he's always in a good position. Bottom lane.
Jumping forward. Oh no, he actually pulled down the illusion. And
this might be a death now.
Ramses is way too far forward as a result. A bit of an error. Oh, Ravage going out, but now Ravage has been used for nothing. Might be able to infest inside of the Storm Spirit. They get out together, but now RNG have an opening here. Now it's their turn to punish mistakes. Getting a Roshan like this is really going to kill VP's timing that they were getting to, where they were able to actively and confidently contest RNG.
And without the Black Hole, without the Ravage, that's really what signals this. Is
I mean, I can't believe they're really going to try this without Black Hole, without Ravage, but the Midnight Pulse is forcing RNG outside of the pit. Now the disruption going in, they're going to try and get the kill onto the Storm Spirit, and they've got it too. With the Yield Scepter into the Split Earth, and the Unstable Concoction as well. Ramses trying to finish off some of the supports, but there is going to be the disruption now from Afu. Flyby is ready to go with some heals as well. Lanam's going to be able to limp away. No one with a buyback is going to be able to finish off at least one support, but Ramses, he needs to be able to get out of here with his Rage Timer, but the Unstable Concoction nails him. He's trying to get away from Flyby right now. Slow down. Oh, the Black Hole instantly gets canceled by Setsu. Beautiful Yield Scepter by him. And now looks to be able to chase down the heroes. They couldn't actually get the 2 big cores of VP, so it'll have to suffice for Roger. The 4th position Enigma, he will be the one to fall. And RNG, they do not have a cancel for it, so that would be a sick pickup. But RNG, they're going to push the pace. They've already taken this tier 2, but they are showing no signs of slowing down as Monet is going to go for the stun. On to Solo, the follow-up, the split earth, a clean kill, no rebuttal from VP, and now going to be forced into a 4 versus 5.
And look at this tower. It's going down really quickly.
Yeah, Monet's just chopping it to bits, but they do have the Lifestealer and Fest combo. Monet got Hex as well as Fuel Scepter. They're going to try and hit with the split earth, and no one, he's just dead with that no. It looks the Ravage can actually save with the black hole on top, and he takes out.
It's only the
and no one doesn't have buyback either. Afu does manage to actually kite around the Lifestealer as well. This is a disaster for VP.
And Afu's good.
Swims away, but the unstable concoction is taking. It's going to find the Tide Hunter. He's going to burn out from the Radiance and the Aphotic Shield explosion. Just a little
Afu's still getting chased.
HP, but he's still good. And Ramses, who had been making this chase for so long, he does have his rage. He will be able to fight back, but what can he really do with it? Setsu, he's so mobile that Ramses certainly won't be able to bring him down. He's going to be forced to TP back to base, and that is going to be a mid lane of barracks at least, if not more, with 40 seconds on the clock for no one.
Ramses just chased Afu around the map for almost a minute. Doesn't die, wasn't able to help his team.
And
They're just going to go for it.
Solo will fall. Roger has the buyback. Oh no, they're going to lose Ramses as well, who instantly buys back. How is VP going to stop this push? Is RNG? They seem unstoppable right now.
It's happening in a hurry right now, Cap.
They're going to try and go for Afu with the Solar Crest, Aphotic Shield. Somebody heals coming out from the Mist Coil as well. They're going to turn onto Ramses. Monet runs out of the chemical range. A nice Fire Blast done onto Monet. And now without the chemical range, they're going to try and bring down this Aegis. Monet, he's somewhat okay with this. They're actually going to try and focus on some of the other heroes as Monet will slowly take out. But first, he'll be able to bring
Monet's still alive.
Flyby. You have to deal with Monet at some point in time. He has the Radiance that's burning you down. He has that AC aura. Now he's going to the BKB. But if they finish him off, there it is. They just wait out the Aegis. A beautiful read by VP.
It did cost them the racks, though. Here's the problem.
Super fast on their timing.
You go in for Lanham, he gets disrupted.
Yep.
Fight just ends. You can't go on flyby. And if you can't go on flyby, then he'll just reset the fight for his team anyways. All your stuns are cleared out. He feels fine. Even if he gets ravaged, he'll just pop his ulti.
VP gonna go smoke up. They decide they're gonna try and fight around these shrines.
Oh, they went on the illusion!
They went on the illusion! They do have.
Oh no! He's just realized.
BKB. He does manage to get the black hole. The backline just evaporated. The two supports are already down. Setsu stunned up on the side here, but the cores of RNG are fighting strong, and they've already got a bash on Roger. The Meg's gonna be able to heal him up a little bit more. This call not gonna be enough. Ramses gets the rage off as well. Can they help him? He's got an infest. He should be able to get away. No one's
out of
mana. Just shy of being able to get to the other side of the cliff, but now he's stuck and now he's dead.
Oh no.
The buyback is available for no one. RNG are here in force. Pasha certainly needs the help. No one tries to jump up immediately, gets hexed up. He's trying to go for Afu. Just you pointed out, anytime he's going for the backline, RNG has the answer, and Ramses will fail to get the kill that no one could not pick up on himself. And now he's being controlled up by the shackles, finished up by
They're just gonna call it.
RNG take game number 1 against the CIS powerhouse of Virtus Pro.
Yeah, the Axe build that some people go can really save this game, you know?
VK, which is pretty good against Void. Double left.
Yep. The way that Wraith King works as a hero is, once you go on him once, you don't have to just drop your rock reflexively.
Oh, Setsu, that's going to be a first blood for no one. Unexpected in this mid matchup. That
Did he just get soloed?
Yes, he did. Look at Roger. He wants to be able to get another kill on Setsu, and it looks like he might just be able to get it with the Avalanche. The toss back into the Gyrocopter. No one runs into the tier 1 tower range, and that rocket barrage will just eat Setsu up.
It makes it really easy for the enemy 5 to just sit behind mid and not really lose out on too much because you know where the Tiny is.
Oh, Monet, bash after bash. The RNG is in his favor, and with the stomp to be able to finish him off, Lanham claims kill. I mean, we've seen Gyrocopter. I was quite surprised. Being very successful hero without being paired with the IO bottom lane. They do manage to kill Pasha. Setsu makes the rotation over to secure the bounty runes. They are going to try and get the top lane, but Flyby actually managed to snag that bounty rune. Now the TPs are going to come in to make sure he's okay. They cancel the TP. One last heal before he goes, but Flyby, surrounded by 4 heroes, just will not make it out alive. The last Great Fire Blast secures it, as Solo is the one to get the last hit. And look at this. Both teams are looking to make the same maneuver here. A smoke up of the mid laner off of a support and rotate into the enemy safe lane. Virtus Pro is going to do it first.
Look at the timing of this. And they're going to run into Ramses, who got stunned up by the Centaur, but he's by the Shrine. They need to hurry up and TP. Roger already starts it, but...
He has the reincarnation. No one. What a fast rotation from him. Instantly TPs into the mid lane. Is going to be able to catch at least one. And look at Ramses go. He's going to be able to get the stun onto Setsu with Roger with a follow-up as well. They're going to lay into that Leshrac and pick up the double kill for no one.
Oh, look at this. They've read them perfectly. They're drawing the lines. They know they're up there.
Yep. And they're just going to play on this right-hand side behind the
But they have
mid-tower.
to
They
defend
still want to
mid-tower.
be able to protect it, but at the same time, if they don't engage into RNG, the Diabolic Edict will finish off this mid-tower, and Roger trying to brave that distance, but now maybe caught by RNG. Monet doesn't want to use the Chronosphere for just a tiny... He's going to get bonked on the head, but that's what Flyby is there for. With the Heavenly Grace, and ready to go with the heals. Now Roger's going to be slowed down. They do have good ultimate coming out from no one. They turn around with the Avalanche as well, but can they do any sort of damage? These are really tanky heroes on the side of RNG.
Oh, he got
And
caught
with
by the Centaur still.
onto the Gyrocopter. Now they're going to be able to Chronosphere. The Chaotic Offering gets dropped with a Beta Bonds as well. Now the flat cannon shots raining out on RNG. All of them quite low, but do they have the catch? A nice toss onto Pasha. Will be able to get the stun onto Leshrac to finish off. And now the Rocket Barrage running down Flyby. Missile nails him, and there's just nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. He's going to try and outpace no one, hide around these trees, away from the Rocket Barrage, just buy more and more time if possible. Drums being activated by Pasha just to make sure with the TP way, but the stomp is there. This is why Pasha continue to chase with the Gyrocopter all along. Shrine rotation. Mass TP's coming in. They know where no one is. As soon as they saw the Wraith King up at the top lane, they say he's the strongest hero right now. If he's not here, we can win a fight against VP, but no one is still super tanky with that BKB. Slowed down by the Purge as BKB eventually wears out. Setsu going for the split.
Nice bump.
Landed on Gyrocopter. What a stop from Pasha, though. Gyro, as well as Pasha and Roger, just combo together to get a lot of damage, but Gyro still finished off by Monet, who managed to blink in and finish him off. Now, going back to the Shrine, Pasha looks to be able to catch these heroes in Flyby and Monet. The toss forward into the stomp. No, time walk away from Monet. Does manage to get him away. Nice stomp from Lana. At least hits the Centaur Flyby, who's super tanky right now. Monet is actually going to go and try and execute solo, but instead going to be caught by the toss. Saved down by Flyby. Now the BKB activated solo. The stomp in. They're trying to finish off this Omni Knight. The physical damage isn't quite good enough. He doesn't have to get off the heaven.
Flyby's still alive.
Finish off that support, and Monet is now going to turn onto Pasha as well with a Soul Catcher, bringing this tanky Centaur low. He's trying to find his way out of here, but Roger, a beautiful initiation to stop the force finish up. Somebody die, and they do manage to get him. A follow-up stun onto Monet, but he time walks it off, and Pasha is so low. One swing from Afu, another one. They need a little bit more, and finally he does go down. Roger with the Yule Scepter into the Split Earth is dead as well, and Ramses, you don't have the backup anymore, so he's going to start retreating.
And just being stronger as a 5-man unit and being set up is so important. But Lanem might get run into here. Ramsey's going to jump forward, runs into Afu, who gets force-staffed. Does have the ulti and the disruption. Going to try to reset
come in.
himself.
Roger's trying to finish up Afu, but Setsu coming in. They do have the Guardian's Angel out from the Omni Knight. This is going to slow down a lot of damage of the EP. They're going to throw out the Stampede. Yule Scepter chasing down Ramses, lives on a sliver of health. He still has reincarnation, but they're going to go for the Omni Knight. Do manage to get him with the stomp, and now into the Chronosphere. He doesn't get a chance to be able to pop his BKB until the very end, but he's low enough that maybe he can't fight. Monet, he's going to pop a BKB of his own, and there goes the reincarnation of Ramses. Flyby, quite slow, hit by the stomp, and there is the stomp in return. Out from the Elder Titan, and now with the big percentage-based damage, maybe Pasha is actually going to fall here. It looks like too much damage. The Centaur gets overwhelmed, and Ramses tries to turn around, gets this crit onto Monet, but it's not enough to finish him off. And now they just kite around the Wraith King and still finish him off. 3 dead on the side of Virtus Pro with no buybacks. Captain Solo on the retreat, but got to be found as a force staff from Monet, and a time walk will surely end his life. Big time kills. Look at Setsu, actually. He's looking to be able to run down no one. He's caught up to him. All that mobility into his favor. No one living with just a sliver of health. Roger to be able to intercept with the Avalanche as well. They won't get wiped entirely, but RNG in a beautiful
Who's going to find him here?
Afu managed to find him. Oh, meanwhile, there's that top push at the top lane. No one is going to be able to burst down his own illusions, trying to deal with Afu right now, but that tier 3 at top is taking so much damage. Afu made all that space in the world. Gyrocopter will live through the poison. Stacked up. Need to play on the front lines like most Voids are not able to do.
And Ramsey is going to TP in. They want to take this fight around their shrine area. Plus, they have the high ground. You can't just allow all of your map to get filtered out. They're going to run into each other 5-on-5.
Disruption, Soul Catcher, Ramsey started quite low, almost getting burned out immediately. Pasha's going to try and get the chain stun, but there's that Heavenly Grace. Now Pasha going to be slowed down, goes for the Stampede, but immediately the Eul Scepter from Setsu holds him in place. That's Pasha dead, and no buyback either. Monet not even have to blow the Chronosphere, is going to look for another one with that Time Walk, marching towards the tier 4s for the initiation. Coming out from Ramsey with the Avalanche over the top, the Chaotic offering as well. They get the Fatal Blunts on top of that, but the Time Walk allows Monet to stand strong. He's got the Chronosphere on top of the Gyrocopter as well, half health, but no one laying out the Black Cannon. Damage is going to be enough. No, he gets first down.
They're so tanky.
It's not RNG, taking through everything. 3 dead on the side of Virtus Pro. No buyback for Roger as well. He dies, immediately buys back. Him and Ramses are gonna have to watch Elena Barracks being pummeled down by RNG.
No one does have the buyback. Looking towards
they?
mid, but there's still a tier 2 tower. They could just swing up towards top. And the initiation.
Ramses trying to go on the left track, immediately trying to deal with the damage dealer. He does have his reincarnation up. Monet is going to take that away from him nice and fast. They do manage to get the toss up in the air onto Setsu. Ramses really wanted to be able to lock down that left strike, but can't actually get him. And he may just fall here. It's Monet challenging with bash after bash. Gets another one. Gets the Beyond Godlike to be able to finish up Ramses. Gets Roger as well. He loses the Aegis, but he's got a second life. No one can finish up. Setsu is all. Is that it? Are we seeing the last of Virtus Pro at the International?
They just
and
can't kill
perhaps the
anybody.
last of this roster.
They can't kill anyone, Cap. They hard commit. So demoralizing watching fly by
And
run.
them, Virtus Pro call it. The curse strikes again, and RNG make it through the best of one. They take down the CAS powerhouse of Virtus Pro, and the home crowd is on their feet. The Chinese underdog team of RNG barely makes it through the qualifiers, barely makes it out of group, barely makes it through